Welcome to Richer is Better, your one-stop shop for all things financial market related. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. So you clicked on this video because you need more reasons on whether you should invest your money in the stock market or in a traditional savings account. The main point of comparison would be the return you get when you invest versus using a savings account, and we will use percentages to highlight the differences. So let's start with a traditional savings account. Currently, in this pandemic, interest rates at the bank are very low. They're basically a joke. They range between 0 to 0.5% best case scenario. So what does this mean? Let's take this example. If you place $1,000 into a savings account for a year, you will make $5 in interest. Sure, it's better than nothing, but when you take into account inflation, which is around 2%, at the end of the year, your real return is minus 1.5%. You actually lose $15 worth of your hard-earned money. Just like that, disappears into thin air. I don't know about you, but I don't like my money disappearing on me. Now, let's look at investing in the stock market. We will use the S&P 500 index for this example. The S&P 500 is an index where the weight is based on the market capitalization of America's largest 500 companies. Over the last 100 years, the S&P has averaged a return of 10.6% per year. For example, if you place $1,000 into a fund that replicates the S&P 500, you will make $106. After inflation of 2%, your real return is 8.6%. So you will actually be making $86 in that year. Like everything in life, there are advantages and disadvantages to each. So here are some things to consider when choosing between the two. Traditional savings accounts are generally good for short-term saving goals and great for quick access to emergency savings. Investing on the stock market will depend on how soon you need access to your money, and they are great for long-term saving goals. Keep in mind that this is a very basic comparison between the two savings methods. We hope this short explanation helped to differentiate the benefits between the two savings methods. In future videos, we will go into more detail on investing best practices. We will break down financial lingo, financial news, and much more. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.